Hi, I'm Blair from Hey Look, I Made This, and today I'm going to show you how to cast off your knitting project. This is an essential skill to get your yarn off your needles and into the world. Let's do it. Okay, so we've knit up this cute little square. We've done knit stitch every single row. This is called the garter stitch. It results in this beautiful, soft, squishy, bumpy pattern that's actually reversible on both sides. So now we want to get our yarn off the needles. So if we were just to slide this off, eventually it would completely come unraveled. So we are going to cast off, which creates a really nice, secure bind off so we can have this beautiful, cute little square. Okay, so to get started, it starts very much like knitting. So we're gonna start again with our knitting piece in our left hand, our bare needle in our right, and we're gonna go through the front of this just like you would a normal knit stitch. Go around the back and let's knit that first stitch, just like a normal first knit stitch. So here is the next thing we're gonna do. It's another knit stitch. Okay, and when you're doing the cast off technique, you wanna make sure these last knit stitches aren't super tight. So here we have 2 stitches there, and what we're gonna do is actually take this the first stitch and loop it over the second one. So I'm gonna show you guys this nice and up close, and I'm gonna use my left needle to help me get this over there. So we're gonna go underneath this one and pull it through. So you pull it over that first one. So you can see that first stitch is now here and it's off the needles. So we're gonna continue to do that again through the front, counterclockwise. And again, you don't want this to be too tight because a really tight cast off edge in the future, if you're making like a sweater or let's say a hat, it can make this really tight around your head or your waist or your neck, depending on the sweater and the pattern. Okay, so again, and you can see here this little ridge that we're starting to create. So let's do another one. We're going to knit like normal, pop it through there, knit it, and then we're going to take our left needle through that back stitch, lift it up over the front. You can kind of help with your finger to keep that first stitch on there, and then pull it through, and again. And you can see as we continue down here, we are creating that ridge along the top. So you can see how these stitches, so you can see those ridges, that ridge here, and the stitches are no longer connected. They're nice and secure. So we're gonna go ahead and just continue down the entire piece. Doing this, again, might feel a little awkward. Your stitches might slide off. That's fine. See, like, look, if one slides off, no big deal. We just scoop it back up, get it back on there. So again, knit through the front like a normal knit stitch. And once we have 2 stitches on our right needle, that's when we will slide that first one over the second, pull it through. And again, you don't want to pull this super tight. I like to leave it a little bit looser. It makes it easier to pull it over. And also it's going to give this bind off edge a nice, like, stretchy feel. Okay, so here we are with our last stitch. Again, we are going to knit it like normal, pull it off, and then we are going to loop that first stitch there over the second one. There we have it. We are almost off. So next we're going to have to trim this off to secure it. Okay, so we have this last stitch here on the needle, and if we were just to take this off, if you pulled on this yarn, we would unravel all of our beautiful edge here and then the entire project. So we want to make sure that this last stitch is securely cast off as well. So we're going to take a little bit of our yarn here, our working yarn. Go ahead, have some nice sharp scissors, cut that. You don't want to cut it too short because we eventually would like weave this into another project. And then we're going to go here and just wrap this around. It's kind of like that last stitch, but we don't have another stitch there. Pull it through, and we're going to pull it through completely. And then you just want to pull down and tighten that edge there. And there you have it, a beautiful little knit square in the garter stitch. Now you know how to cast on with our long tail cast on, do the knit stitch, and also cast off. So we have our beautiful little swatch here. These are 3 of the most basic foundational stitches and techniques for knitters. So while you're here, make sure you keep practicing this so you can absolutely master it, and you are well on your way to making some beautiful, gorgeous pieces. I hope you found this video really helpful, and for more knitting tips and tutorials, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.